Hello everyone, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, and welcome to Veteran Gaming. I am Aaron. Today we're going to be doing a live stream about Eternal Evolution, and we're going to be doing some hero testing, some gear testing, a little bit of everything, depending on what anybody wants. And if you're listening, if you're in chat, feel free to throw out anything that you want to see, a specific character you want to see. We're going to throw some different gear sets on. We're going to try out some different heroes in general, see what they can do, and just have some fun. So if anybody needs anything, make sure you just let me know in chat. And we'll get started here in just 1 second. Make sure chat is up and running. Everything is good. So I left up my guild challenge here, kind of a loot pinata at this point, because it doesn't really do that much, so we can kind of see like a pure damage format. And the first person I'm going to go ahead and start out with tonight is my girl Emma. She's one of my highest evolved and most powerful characters. I love her. She's amazing, but I kind of want to see what is the best sets for her, what kind of damage she can do in the different sets. Some of the gear sets, as we pull them up here, like, I kind of want to know what Gluttony does. See if the attack speed increase is good for her. But I also know some of these, let's see, Light Gap, is that the one? Yeah, Initial Energy plus 200. That seems like an arena style set to me, right? Like you want to hit them hard and hit them immediately. I can't imagine over a lengthy boss fight or something that's going to be better than some of the other sets. Same thing as, what's Herald here? Yeah, Shield Strength obviously doesn't apply. Might be decent for like a tank though. I don't know. We'll check on that. Hawkeye here, I don't really have enough. That's accuracy. So that's a PvP thing again, but there are some support heroes that require PvP, so we're just gonna check it out. So let's just get a baseline real quick for Emma. She's in what, 2 Sun Signets and 1 hero. They're all legendary. They're all 16. She's got damage reduction boots on, attack percentage helmet, and critical damage gloves. What, we got some attack percentage, extra attack, HP substats, critical damage reduction. Trying to keep her alive so she can do some damage. What do we got up here? Critical damage, percentage, critical rate. That's good. The other thing we want to do real quick is make sure we check her skills, because there are some skills that do not get bonuses, like they cannot critically hit. So those are heroes that we're not going to want to put critical hit stuff on. So let's just go ahead and check this. Also, somebody throw up in chat if my head's in the way at any point, because I'm going to have to move it from time to time. Move your head. Okay, so let's see. So we're doing damage, 210% of attack. Okay, so that's all, nothing special there. And let's see what else we got. We have plants bomb, attack damage, bomb damage, yada yada, nothing special there. Damage inflicted by Emma during this time cannot crit. Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of worried about. So maybe the crit gear I have her in isn't really helping that much. We're going to need to figure that out. So, alright, let's go ahead and jump in with what she's got to get a baseline real quick. Go ahead and get our loot pinata. Alright, so as you can see here, you don't need a tank. So we're just gonna jump in. Let's move my noggin a little bit here. Is it not gonna bring our stats up here? We might have to go to Decent Caves. Maybe it's just not on that screen. Might move some commanders and stuff around too. Okay, here we go. So let's see what Emma does. We'll probably try to give her the full minute here. But I'm already kind of wondering if that crit gear, anything crit rate, is not really going to substantially help. A ton of damage there, which is nice. She's already destroying people. When she can just sit there and hit, girl doesn't work. Not quite double Taylor, but she's working on it. Coming up on 6 million. Still with 30 seconds left. I think I'll probably try to stop it with, what, like 15 seconds left on each round? That seems like a long enough time to get a good idea of what she's capable of. Alright. Alright, 1 second too far, but she was at 8.2 million. Quit. Let's back out of that and see what she can do in a different set. I really do want to try the attack speed gear on her. See how that does. Alright, so make sure I have my notes complete. Come on down. Alright, so she was in 1 Hero, 2 Sun Signet. Sun Signet. Okay. I'm going to forget what that abbreviation is, but... Alright, so let's go into gear here and find out. Part of the problem is, too, it's not going to be true equal testing because some of it's going to be legendary and some isn't, but it should give us an idea still. Alright. Let's go to all gear here so we can try to get the best stuff we have. Oof, defense. That's rough. HP and attacks. We'll throw her in attack boots. Those are at least legendary. Crit rate. I'm going to try to avoid crit rate because we just talked about how her one skill doesn't benefit. Crit damage could be pretty nice though. But it says she can't crit during that skill, right? Damage inflicted cannot crit. So I'm not even entirely sure that crit damage is going to help that much. I may not have a great set of gloves for her at this point. Yeah, I would like straight attack at the most, I think. Do I have a substat? Attack, extra attack. There's attack percentage, crit rate, but also crit damage. It's only that one skill. Let's try to throw these on. We'll see how these do. Attack 50%. I'd actually probably try to leave that if possible. Extra HP and HP. Defense, so those are both equally terrible. So we'll just throw that one on. What do we got here? Attack, crit damage reduction, crit rate, crit damage. What do we have? That's defense is the stat, crit damage, crit rate, extra attack, and then what are the best boots? Or pants, sorry. Crit damage reduction, accuracy I don't need. HP and crit damage. Those might be the best. Yeah, we'll throw those on. Alright, so those are sets, but we got to mix and match here. So do we have any... Let's do all sets. All sets. Alright, there we go. Do we have a good attack? Right, because I don't really want... I'd like to steer away from the crit damage if possible. Or crit rate. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, let's try to just go with this. We'll go with that. Alright, so let's forge some stuff up here. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure... Oh, I don't want to get rid of epic stuff yet. But we can get rid of some of that other trash. Hooray, thank you. You need to go all the way up. What do you mean don't have any... Yeah, metalize, go. Don't get all crazy on the game. Okay, you need to go all the way up. You need to go all the way up. go all the way up. Alright. So there we go. So now we have our hero and gluttony. One hero, one gluttony. Alright, let's go see what this girl does. So now our attack speed is increased by 250 and our basic attack damage is increased by 50%. So let's go on in here. Go back to our loot pinata. And we want to make sure I have a Dominator in here. Inflicts a crit with a basic attack, increase attack by 17%. You know what? I can't really do that though because I just tested it in the last one and I don't even remember what that was. I am failing at this. I wonder which one I was using. I was probably using... definitely not that one. Yeah. I bet it was using this one. Let's just check this one, and then I'll go back in and switch that and to the one I should be using. But I'm not going to change heroes because I don't want to change too much when I'm just trying to test the gear. I already did a poor job, so let's not make it worse. Okay, there we go. Emma's building. I kind of would like to assume that the 4-piece set would do a little bit better since it's harder to get and all that fun stuff. She's at about halfway now. She's 4 million shy of what she was. But man, she is climbing steadily. And she was in full legendary gear, and now she's got some mythic stuff on her. Holy cow. Is she gonna crush it? She's gonna crush it. Well, crush might be extreme. She keeps getting knocked down. She's gonna beat it though. Man, 9.2. She just went ballistic there at the end. Alright, 10.1. So just for a reminder for everybody, she was at 8.2 in her heroic and sun signet gear. So 10.1 is quite a bit better. I do want to retry one time and see if we can go ahead and change that prototype and see how much that will affect her damage. So we'll go right back in. Make sure if anybody has any requests, you're throwing it out in chat. If you want to see a specific hero, see a specific build, let me know. Man, her numbers just fly up from time to time. When she's using her ultimate, it's just crazy. Alright. Not doing significantly better at this point. I'm a little surprised. I thought this Divine Prototype would take her through the roof. This is pretty shocking. Yeah, she's definitely not going to make the same numbers she made with the last prototype. Wow. Would not have guessed that at all. Oh, although she just hit big. 9.3. So she's right in the middle. Right in the middle. Alright. So it looks like... Let's do it one more time and we'll go back to another Divine Prototype, and I want to switch the commander to the one that boosts Hunter damage real quick. Gautier. French commander. Which one was it? 3 or more enemies. Nope, we want the same enemy 3 or more times. Nope, we're not killing any enemies. Here we go. Same enemy 3 or more times. Damage received by enemy increased by 23% for 8 seconds and 15 seconds. So almost half the time. Alright, so let's try that one. Pretty sure that's what we were using on the first test. So here we go. Let's see what old girl does now. This is especially important for my account right now because the story chapter I'm on, I am stuck simply because I cannot kill them fast enough. They're not killing me. I still have, I think, 3 or 4 heroes alive every single time, but it's just nothing but tanks in the entire story challenge. And with my 2 hunters, I have no real AoE heroes worth talking about, so I just, other than Crete, and Crete just can't get it done by himself. Alright, 5.5. She's gonna need to start doing some work, though. And there is the work with that ultimate. That's like 2 million on that ultimate. That's just a crazy damage number. Crazy damage number. Alright. She's climbing. She gets 1 more ultimate and she might break. Gonna be close. I don't think she's gonna get it, though. Survey says 10.1, so it's an exact tie between the commanders, between Gluttony and Hero. Exact tie. Alright, so Commander, I guess, shockingly doesn't really matter that much. Alright, well, good to know, I guess. I know commanders can bump you up quite a bit, but obviously not always. And that was an extra, what, like 7% damage, I think, for that commander? So, I think we can kind of call a moral of the story here for Emma that Gluttony is going to be better than the Sun Signet for sure. Kind of tempted just to try the one that gives the energy bonus right away, the Light Gap. Because she does so much damage with her ultimate. That just feels like a PvP set, though. Attack gloves, attack helmet, and attack boots. Oh, you know what? No, it's initial. It's not gonna stick around. I'm not gonna test that one. I just don't feel like that's gonna get it done. So, out of curiosity, real quick, now that I want to see if doing that and giving this gear with the damage bonus can now get me through this story chapter. Yeah, so I got back row, middle row, hits same target, and additional 370%. And the commanders were roughly the same, so I might as well give the extra bonus to my Vanguard up front. Okay, let's just see how it goes. This might be, if this was enough to get me through, this will be 110% why I'm testing this. So that not only is it going to help me get farther, but hopefully everybody else out there that's got an Emma, if you got a Gluttony set, that may be the way to go. Serena keeping everybody up, because she's an absolute boss. I do typically lose Crete in this fight. It's not too surprising. He's just going up there and basically distracting everybody so I can down these 2 tank guys that... Yeah, there he goes. Alright. Emma's going crazy. Kind of wish I wouldn't have put it on auto so I could focus that. The craziest thing here is Serena's going to tank for a little bit and probably be alright. which you can do in decent caves with her too. You can tank that boss, no problem. Yeah, see, so this is where I've been stuck because, as you can see, I'm getting real low on time, and all my heroes are just single target. So we got 15 seconds. If Emma gets an ultimate, this is going to be close. If she doesn't... Oh, got him down. All right, there you go. Another indicator. We won't go into all these. Another indicator of why gear is so important. So important. I've been stuck on that all day. Not really that close to getting it down. But we just did because we paid attention to our gear. So I think we'll probably leave Emma in that for now. Which means move on to Taylor. I know a lot of people run Taylor. So good idea to try to figure out what gear suits him best, I think.
Prey spotted.
Check his abilities real quick. I know he's big into crit rate. And I know that because it straight up says it. Where is it? Taylor has strong demand for critical strikes. Recommended. Gear to increase his crit rate. So his crit rate is currently 44.5%. And he's got crit rate on 2 pieces of gear. So, you know what I want to do? I want to see how much that crit rate matters. I kind of want to take him out of these 2 pieces. Although this has crit rate on it of 6.9. So I'd be getting like 7%. I'm not entirely sure that's enough to... unless I have some pieces of crit rate that will also have a crit rate substat. That's crit damage. That could still be pretty nice though. So there's a crit rate of 1.9 that would obviously upgrade. And what's the other piece? The weapon. And there's crit rate of 8.9. You know what? Let's throw it all crit rate and see what it does. So wait. Okay. We're at 44.5 and we're going to go all the way up. I'm all the way up. Let's just throw this on. So now he's up to 61.5. I don't suppose... Oh, man. But I'm losing attack there. Not sure I want to do that. The damage reduction for Taylor, like, Emma gets hit, but Taylor can run away. I'm not entirely sure I want to make that trade, especially considering the boots I have him in have crit rate and crit damage on it. So I actually think I'm going to leave him in the Mythic there. Let's see, now that he's made that switch, because he was not close to Emma before. So let's go back into the Loot Pinata, and let's see how close he can get to Emma. Now that he's in crit rate gear. I guess I should have paid attention how close he was before. But we're going to stay with that Divine Prototype because apparently it's better, which is shocking to me. I've been running that other one. I don't think I changed it in the story instance either. That would have been a slight bonus too. I'll tell you what, there's a lot going on in this game, which is fun. But you gotta stay on top of it. You gotta remember to switch everything out. I'm really hoping in the future, like this game, I can't say enough good things about the developers of this game and this game in general so far, but some team formats that we can save would be outstanding. That way we can just plug them into each game mode we enter. Be crazy helpful. He's at 4.3. He's doing well. Since I didn't check those other numbers, I might just have to go in and throw those 2 attack pieces on again real quick and see how much the crit rate improved. Because it was 44.5% with the first set, and I'll double check the other one here. And we'll let him go to 15 seconds this time. There we go. And I can't see the numbers, so I'll just look real quick. That's a nice banner. 8.4. Alright. 8.4 million. Hanging in there, or trying to, with Emma, who only got to 10, not 10.1. Terrible. Trash. You're trash. Alright. Let's see what we got. Let's go back into Taylor here. Bow, bow, bow. Alright. So that's at 61.5% crit. So is there a point when attack is more worth it? So his attack's at 12k in this set. Let's go back. We changed weapon. Extra attack, crit damage. Didn't we have crit rate on it? Yeah, so crit rate 5.8. So let's throw this one on. And then I thought it was chest. What did I have? Mythic chest on him? I must have. Crit rate and attack percentage. That's for sure going to be the best. Alright. So here we have 12.6 attack, which is only 600 more. It's kind of surprising. And then crit rate is down to 50.3. So this isn't exactly what I had him in earlier. But let's see what it does. Let's go back in. If I can remember where it is. I think our music cut out again. It's the second time I've noticed this game. I think it only gives you so much music. Then you start playing after a while. It's like, sound effect. I'll give you sound effects. I'm not giving you my music anymore. You gotta rent the music. All right. Sit back and watch the tiger go to work. It's right with Emma so far. Emma used her ultimate, so now he is not right with Emma. So we lost like 11% crit, which kind of seems like a lot. 11% crit for only 600 attack power. Right now, he's a little over half damage of what it was. This may end up kind of being a wash. Yeah, or it might be shy. I think he's going to be shy. I think the crit rate's going to win. And 7.8. Yeah, so the crit rate's going to win. So the developers were spot on. I mean, obviously there's going to be some kind of fluctuation here and there, but I mean, 600,000. Is that math? 600,000. That's math. So, good to know. 600,000 damage boost is pretty significant. Not quite as significant as taking Emma from 8.2 to 10.1 million, but we are fine-tuning at this point. So every little bit is going to help, even if it is less than 1 million. All right, so they weren't lying. You go back into crit gear. Replace. Replace. All right. And I don't have anything better here, right? Oh, the damage reduction. And crit rate. Yeah, Taylor's pretty good at keeping himself out of trouble. So I might just let him rock those. Whereas Emma will just sit there and just get punched in the face. So we're gonna keep her in the damage reduction boots until, especially considering I don't think I have anything better right now. Oh, I got her. That's right. I got her in the attack boots. I switched out. Cool. All right. There we go. 2 heroes better. So far, Emma, get her in the gluttonous set. And Taylor, they were not lying. Crit rate. Crit, crit, crit. All right, who do we want to talk about next? Crete. Everybody went on Crete. Crete's roll. Everybody's current favorite. So let's make sure. What do we got here? Percentage of defense as damage. Nothing about not critting. Defense as damage. Defense as damage. And that's all damage reduction, right? Gain damage, defense damage, blah, 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 blah. I think Leo has a new ability that it can't crit also. So don't need to put a ton of time into it, but make sure you are paying attention. Okay, so this is all of defense. I just want to make sure there's nothing health oriented here. So that's all damaging stuff for defense. And nothing based on HP. Absolutely nothing. So, if possible, I want to get him out of this HP set. Oh my good lord. Well, it's got defense percentage, that's why. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, I don't think... Oh, that's got 3 percentages on it, though. HP, crit, and attack. I'm not sure I want to trade that out for accuracy, straight defense, and attack percentage. But it does give me the defense boost. We might test to see if it's worth it to put him in all defense. So we'll see what damage he does here first. Because this is defense percentage. I don't suppose I have a straight. It's crit rate. That's extra defense, not percentage. What is this? Extra attack. That's terrible. Okay, so we got defense mythic at least on a defense set too. Crit rate and crit damage. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Can I trade out this one too? That's damage reduction. I would for sure need damage reduction. Let's just go ahead and check here. I have a ton of these boots. Although defense, that's just pumping damage though. I can't risk the damage reduction. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to swap these out because I don't have defense damage reduction, but let's see. Let's at least test and see maybe if you're a little bit... If you're just looking for pure damage, let's see how much the defense percentage and everything will scale. Back into our loop, Pinata. Let's just get Crete in here. Get out of here. Okay, go. Yeah. Alright. We'll go back and check his stats and write them down once the battle is over. Everything good here. I'm not going to change anything. That way I know nothing's changing. We're just looking at damage based on gear. This isn't exactly Crete's forte because he's a much better AoE damage hero, but this is going to give us the baseline that we're looking for. I would love to get Artis swapped out of here too. Artis carried my account for a very long time, but the power creep is starting to take Artis out a little bit. Alright. Yeah, not Crete's forte at all here. He's gonna struggle to hit 1,000,000. Those big AoE swings, big AoE slam. Not his forte. Alright. Is he gonna hit 1,000,000? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I think he just hit 1,000,000. We'll just write 1,000,000. We'll give it to him. Alright, let's go back. If it'll let us here. Alright. Let's put him in that defense gear and see what he does. Alright. Replace. Let's throw you in just defense gear. you go? Defense percentage. Replace. And then what's my best option here? Attack, extra HP. Oh, defense, obviously. Crit damage reduction 2 helps. Is there a straight damage reduction on defense? Here we go. So here we go. We're getting some damage reduction from the boots. We're getting our defense. Why are you not upgraded all the way? That's weird. Let's just... Well, no. I want to test, and I didn't have it upgraded on the other one. So we're not going to upgrade it now. Just note to self, do that later. Let's forge those up. Forge these up. Okay. So there we go. And I didn't check my stats. You guys didn't remind me. Our pet's heads are falling off. So what was he in? He was in these. And he was in these. Alright, so here we go. On that 1 million run, his defense was 3751. And do I care about anything else? Damage reduction of 27.8 is so nice. Getting rid of over a quarter of the damage. That's crazy. I think that's all I really want to write down for there. All right, so let's swap these back in. Another amazing part of this game is that you don't pay for any of that. You can just swap them as much as you want. It's crazy awesome. All right, so here we go. Defense was the one I wanted. And you, defense with damage reduction. Oh, that's nice. I got both rolls on the damage reduction percentage. That is wonderful. All right, so now our defense, this is crazy higher. Went from 3751 to 6139. That is significant. And then the damage reduction, though, goes to 8.8%. That is rough. So, yeah, that's a bit of a switch. But his defense is almost double, so I'm not entirely sure what the trade-off is for pure damage reduction versus defense. But let's see what he can do damage-wise now that he's significantly higher in defense percentage, and a lot of his attack abilities are based on his defense. I think this could be significant. He's already at 250. Keeps getting stunned. Hit him! He just got off to a strong start. 500. 571. He's definitely climbing. See if he gets stunned. I'm assuming he gets stunned the exact same amount of times. So the real question is it going to be significant? I don't know. I don't know if this is going to take over the damage reduction. Because he just hit 1 million now and he's only got a couple of seconds left. No, he didn't even hit he didn't even hit 1.1 million. So, damage reduction is easily going to win. Easily going to win on that one. For the same damage and like 20% damage reduction. I don't care what your defense percentage is. There's no way that trade-off is worth it. A flat 20% damage reduction for no significant damage gain. So, actually, first of all, let's put, where was it? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Yeah, damage reduction. Okay, let's put you back in that for a minute. Let's make sure, because that defense percentage and HP percentage with a bonus roll is really nice. So let's make sure. I don't want to trade one of these out with a heart. Resist defense percentage on that one. Do I have defense percentage on this? I do. And damage reduction. Man, that one's going to be hard to replace. I don't even know if I'm going to mess with that. Let's mess with this one. That one's... All right, so there's the defense percentage, critical damage reduction. This has HP percentage and crit... actually, HP percentage is the only one I care about. And this has defense percentage. So I think this will be not as big of a loss. I think this is going to be best case scenario for good old Crete here. Just want to throw it out there. Again, if you guys aren't currently playing Eternal Evolution and you want to, make sure I put the link in again for my channel. It's going to support my channel. If you want to download the game and play the game, please do it through that link. It's going to help me out quite a bit. And as always, if you're in chat and you see a hero that you want me to do some testing on, please let me know, because I'm just kind of winging it, throwing out hero after hero to improve my roster, and then we'll kind of play around with them. So let me know. And thanks everybody for showing up also. It's real nice. All right, so here we go. Done with Crete right there, I think. Because what did I change? Let's make sure his numbers are still about where I want them to be real quick, because I wasn't paying attention. All right, so his damage reduction is back to 27.8 again, which is exactly what it was. And his defense is now 46.66. So his defense is higher, and his crit damage, or his damage reduction is the same. So I like that. Those are good changes for Crete. Just made Crete stronger. So we've made Taylor stronger, Emma stronger, Crete stronger. Serena, I don't really need to play around with. Everybody, if you haven't messed around with her at all, which sounded way worse than I meant it to.
You can rest now,
she's pretty easy.
my friend.
Again, sounded pretty bad. I should actually check. It's been a while since I looked if I have any mythic for the abundant yet. I do. Okay. Might as well, right? Let's go ahead and forge that up. Serena is my main healer. She's amazing. So we're going to give her every bit of help we can. I'm definitely not going to trade that out because that's got like damage reduction and crit damage reduction. So we're just going to bump that up because that's a great chess piece. Damage reduction and HP. Oh, I forgot. That's the other thing I should be looking for. HP, which none of those have, so that's fine. Neither one of those have it. Cool. Makes it simple. We'll leave that for a minute because this is the other one we want to double check on. Is there an HP percentage? No, not that lucky. So we're going to keep her in that because we need the HP percentage unless we have HP percentage on one of these we can switch out. We do on the panda. Give me that panda. I don't know why you're even there. All right, so let's forge these up. All the way up. I haven't totally run out of resources to forge yet, so that's always a plus. Okay, so now we can look at this being a heart set instead, because that's HP percentage. Those are great boots. And damage reduction. Those are really nice boots. So we want to change this into our vigorous set, and please be HP. Ah, no luck. Wow, seriously no luck. Wow. Really no luck. Do I have HP percentage? I do on those, and it's defense and extra HP. That might be our winner. Because we have defense percentage, HP, and extra HP. Yeah, that's going to be our winner for now until we get true HP on that. That's fine. It's still better. And sometimes you just got to make slight increases. So there we go. Abundant, vigorous. She's golden. Sweet. And I'm going to have to delete some comments. Thank you for that. All right. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick already because I don't really want those comments on there. If I can, hello. Remove. Sorry guys, just getting rid of these real quick. And where'd it go? Whatever. This is not really any of the things, but okay. Alright, there we go. Gone. Moving on. Alright, so who do we want to do next? Oak, don't really have to do that much with. I'm just kind of fine-tuning defense. Wow, he's got some... I need to do some work on his gear, though, huh? What are his abilities? If you guys aren't using Oak, by the way, he is pretty outstanding. Alright, but I'm not going to test with Oak. He's probably going to be pretty simple, and damage isn't going to be a concern. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so there is my max team. But I do want to mess around with Nagrama just because I got him from the latest event. Oh, and you know who we're going to do too? Senway, because everybody's got that event on right now. Well, not everybody. A lot of people have the event on for Senway. You know what? I'm going to do Senway testing right now. I have a bunch of copies of him. I'm really excited to evolve him. He is a strong hero. So, yeah. Let's do some Senway. Alright, so here we go. Okay. The ranged unit, 130% of Senway's attack and 90% of his defense and HP. Does not inhibit anything, inherit anything else. Shadow crit rate, blah, blah, blah. Basic attacks inflict 180% of attack. Okay, so that's all on on attack. Okay, what else we got? Of attack. Of attack. Nothing that says it won't crit, and everything seems to be attack oriented. So he's also gaining health bonuses though. So let's try some attack stuff with maybe some HP stuff to keep him alive. Damage reduction is always nice. I don't have any HP anywhere on any of these. That's pretty sweet. So we'll give him the damage reduction, I guess. No legendaries in this set. Do we want to look at any sets for him? I wonder if the summoners are also ones you want the initial energy burst for to summon their buddies. Yeah, he summons the shadow. We'll see. This will be the one we'll test. We'll throw in pure attack stuff, and then we'll throw in the light gap. And let's see if this is one of the situations where it's not PvP only, it actually helps get him some damage. Because he gets his little clone out faster. Okay, so what do we got here? HP percentage, attack, crit damage, attack, crit rate, and HP. Perfect. I'll give you those. Full pants. Why am I even looking at all these other sets? Just hero, please. Crit damage, attack flat. We'll give him the crit damage. Crit damage, attack, extra attack. We'll probably give you those. Those look fun. What do we got here? HP, attack. Let's get the attack. Damage reduction. Do we think that helps the clone, or do we want to throw on pure attack? Let's just throw on pure attack just for the damage testing portion of it. Alright, so we're going to do this, and then we'll go try the light gap for Senway. Oh man, I definitely need to put that up later too. But for testing purposes, we're not going to do that. And we'll just go with what we got for now. Come back here, Loot Pinata. Alright, let's get him in here. Where you at, Senway? You stud, you. And we're not going to change anything else. We'll just leave it as it is. Because we're not looking for max damage, really. We're looking for what gear set. So, fire away. Show me what you got, Senway. Also have some other numbers here that I've already written down, as you've been with me, obviously. So let's see if he does more in a situation like this, because you don't need tanks. So, can we bump Crete out for him? Or is he going to do... Alright, he's already almost double Crete, so that's fun. I think that answers that question. I mean, Vanguard Summoner should do more damage, so that's a plus. .2. I mean, the 2 hunters he's up against are one's a triple S and one's evolved significantly higher. So he's doing some pretty good damage here. I'm not unhappy with this at all. Gotta remember to press the pause button. Kind of assume this is just going to be higher than the light gap one. Alright, 2.8 million. Senway. 2.8 million. Not too shabby. Almost triple Crete, which is not terribly unexpected. And let's check some of his stats real quick. Make sure we're not too far off the mark. Here we go, stats. So, for 2.8 million, he's in full attack gear. And he has an attack of 9333. I'm not going to do the crit rate, crit damage. We're just going to do the best we can there. And 58.3k health. We'll throw that in there just for fun. Oh, God, I forgot the damage number. I didn't write it down. Anybody paying attention in chat, what was the damage number? It was 3 times what Crete was. So he was right about 3 million. He was like 2.8 or something. We'll throw down 3 million, but if anybody in chat remembers what the number was I just said. Because I'm terrible at this. Alright, here we go. So, let's look at light gap equipment. Mythics only. Mythics only. Okay, so we got some legendary here. Alright, so pretty much mythics only, so slight disadvantage already. So let's try to replace the 3 mythics. Extra attack and extra HP, both straight stats, not great. Okay, so here's attack and crit rate. I bet, ooh, attack and crit damage? Let's try that one. Let's try that one. These give him attack, crit damage reduction, attack percentage, attack extra HP, crit damage and HP percentage. I think I actually might like that a little bit more than the legendaries. What do we got for you? Crit damage reduction, crit damage reduction. Okay, here's an attack percentage. Nice. Okay, so which of these pieces do I like the least? I guess this one's probably the most exchangeable. HP and damage reduction, HP percentage. Okay. I'm guessing attack percentage and extra HP. Alright, so let's see how much better he is when he gets his buddy out quicker. What are you doing? Clicking the wrong button. That's what you're doing. I'm going to be broke after this testing. But remember, guys, everything you put into gear stays with that gear. And at some point, if you sacrifice it, you get credit for all the materials you put into it. Another amazing part of this game. All right, there we go. Let's go see. Check your stats real quick before I forget. So now he's at... Wow, that's a lot more health. He went from 58.3 health to 90.1. So a significant health pool increase. But his attack went down by like 3,000. He went from 9.3 to 6.3 attack. So I'm kind of betting his damage numbers go down because that is significant. But remember, he's pulling a clone, and the clone's doing a lot of the work. So if clone change nothing, let's just see how he does. And let's see how quickly... Okay, so it's up immediately. So the clone is up immediately. So the light gap gets you an immediate ultimate. You know where that would be really important, I think? In, like, the arena for, like, Rakana or something. Because the ultimate, like, digs underground and you can go hit somebody right away. I mean, you could get to the enemy's back line, like, immediately. Which, again, kind of makes me think light gap is very... very PvP oriented. Can you imagine? I mean, just like if you put your whole team in light gap, if your whole team just had an ultimate ability right away, how badly that would destroy the other team. Not doing too bad. I think it's actually going to end up being decently close. Although I think our attack's going to pull it out a little bit. I mean, not too shabby though. Summoner getting that out right away. Yeah. 2.4, 2.5. So less. Yeah. Might be... So definitely getting out the clone out immediately helped substantially. But the attack gear for Senway is still going to be our winner. Still gonna be our winner. Even though if you need him to stay alive, we did almost double the HP. So it kind of depends again on the situation that you're looking to use him for. Yeah. Depends on the situation you're using him for, but for pure damage purposes, we're going to put him back in. We are going to put him back in his attack gear. His pure attack gear. There we go. This is actually higher. What did I switch? I must have switched something else. Weird. Got his attack higher somehow by switching out a piece. Because this is... He was at 93.33 and this is 95.63. Oh well. Anyway. There we go. So that right there is how I would build... Senway. I'm also going to take him up to 10 here. He's too fun. And there's a lot of guild bosses now that summoners really help with. Oh, now is... The guy who summons the attacks do bouncing damage. So weird. Alright. Let's look into Gromma real quick. Because I got this dude. A lot of people got this guy on the Rise of Heroes event. And I don't really know how to use him effectively, but I feel like I should. So, Frozen Beam. Percentage of attack. Percentage of attack. Percentage of attack. Percentage of attack. Nothing about crit. Alright. So, do we want to try to build him purely attack? We might do some mix and match on him. I feel like I haven't really been using crit rate gear other than Taylor. Crit rate, crit damage, defense, accuracy I don't need. Damage reduction, crit rate, crit damage reduction. This just has more percentage. No, they're same percent. Defense, meh, meh. I don't know if this is really... Whatever. They're roughly the same. We'll just throw that one on. Okay, attack, attack, attack. Extra attack and crit damage. We'll throw you. Yeah, you. I'm going to throw him in pure attack and see how that goes first. You know what? We'll make this a little bit easier on myself. Okay, any kind of attack numbers here. There's an attack percentage. Resist is not great. Attack, not great. Crit rate. Come on, give me an attack and a crit anything. Extra attack and attack. I think that's the closest we're going to get. I think that's the closest we're going to get. Ooh, crit rate and attack percentage. Those are pretty nice. Let's throw them on. Yeah, attack. Attack! Damage reduction. And attack percentage. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna go broke. This might be the last hero we're testing tonight because I'll be broke. We're doing alright though. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, so Nagrama. Nagrama. Alright, so attacks 11.1k. Crit rate is 40. Well, that's pretty much the two things we're going to test. So let's see how he does. Let's go find a loot pinata. Alright. Get in here, Nagrama. And go gadget. Go gadget. Alright. Can he outdamage Senway? That's another good question. He's holding his own. But Senway's shadow, yeah, okay. Senway kind of took over. Ah, Nagrama's fighting. I like it. Let's go, Nagrama. Get in there. And I don't think I have any talent points in these guys, so this is kind of like a base level. But I'm impressed here. I did not really think Nagrama... Honestly, I didn't think he was that useful of a character. But he's doing alright. He's holding his own with Senway. Granted, after this event, Senway is going to be evolved through the roof. But he's doing alright. I mean, he's not terrible. 1.8. 1.8 million for Nagrama. Alright, let's just throw him in some crit stuff to see how much that changes it. If a pure attack is the way to go. Alright, replace. And let's throw in our Sun's Signet here. Oh, Taylor's using that, so we're not going to use that. Crit rate on that one. So that's probably our winner, even though the rest isn't great. Yeah, we'll throw that one on for now. And let's go ahead and put it up. Okay, what do we got? Crit damage reduction, HP, attack percentage, crit rate, Man, not really getting lucky on the substats here. I guess maybe try the crit damage since we're building crit rate so hard. Yeah, we'll try the crit. We'll try the crit damage. We're quickly running out of materials. Here we go. Get something we're already upgraded, even though those are both not good. Crit rate, replace. Thank you, sir. What do we got here? Defense, no. Crit damage, and a crit rate percentage modifier. That's our easy winner. Attack percentage. Oh, why did I take extra attack up to... Oh, crit rate on that's pretty nice, though. And attack percentage. That might be why. Ooh, pure attack percentage, though. 3.2. Let's just try this. That's not terrible, and the crit rate is what we're kind of trying to test here. This would be realistic. I would use damage reduction. So let's just go ahead and throw those on. Alright. So now what do we got here? Our attack goes way, way down. We're now at 2908 from 11,000 attack. So way less attack. But our crit rate went from 40% to 68.1%. I have a feeling that the attack is going to win here because that is, again, a significant hit to attack. But that's why we're doing the testing. So let's see. Only did 1.8. It looks like we're struggling right around 500. The ultimate just went off, which is going to push to almost 1 million. This might end up being a little closer than I expected, especially if he gets another ultimate off. But it does kind of seem like he's not doing anything until the ultimate goes off. Kind of like Emma. Alright, so there's... Oh! The ultimate got stunned. I didn't see if it did that the last round. Actually, this is not going to be bad. This is not going to be a huge difference. And going in. So 1.6 million going into the ultimate. And it was 1.8 million with pure attack gear. So if you guys were trying to save attack gear because a lot of other heroes are using it, Nagrama might be one that you can get away with crit damage, or with crit rate. I mean, that's 28% of crit rate, so a quarter more critical strikes. Is only 200,000 off. 1.8 million to 1.6 million. So considering how many other heroes are using attack gear, it seems like, I think I'm going to leave Nagrama in the crit gear. I don't really see a reason for that amount of damage to take him out. So yeah, we're gonna leave Nagrama in the crit gear. Alright, there we go. I think I'm gonna call it there for the evening, guys. Tested several heroes here. Got some pretty good results. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you have one of these heroes, I'll try to maybe post a summary video what we found tonight. But hey, thanks for everybody coming out. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up if you like the content tonight. And as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you're not missing upcoming events. And as always, guys, have fun. Good luck.